Here, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Orlando, aka King Smitty, and welcome back to my trading journey. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me so far. We're on our way to making 500 subscribers, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Um, but today I want to talk about something that Warren Buffett said, and actually I have a video clip of it. So let's take a look at that real quick.
If you have a temperament that when others are fearful, you're going to get scared yourself. You are not going to make a lot of money in securities over time in all probability. And people really, if they didn't look at quotations, but of course the whole world is urging them to look at quotations and more than that, do something based on small changes in quotations. But if you didn't, think how much more rational, we've talked about it before, but think how much more rational investing in a farm is than the way many people buy stocks. If you buy a farm, do you get a quote next week? Do you get a quote next month? If you buy an apartment house, do you get a quote next week or month? No, you look at the apartment house or the farm and you say, I expected it to produce so many bushels of soybeans and corn, and if it does that, it meets my expectations. But they buy a stock and they think if it goes up, it's wonderful, and if it goes down, it's bad. We think just the opposite. When it goes down, we love it because we'll buy more, and if it goes up, it kills us to buy more.
Right. So as he said, if you are the type of person that gets scared when you see other people get scared, then you're not gonna make a lot of money here in the stock market, right? The What you need to do, and this is one of his most famous quotes, is you need to be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Fearful. Right, you have to go against the grain when it comes to the stock market, because if everybody's selling, the stock is going to drop, and then if that doesn't, and if you start selling once everybody else is selling, you are now selling and locking in losses possibly, and a bottom could be forming, which allows these major corporations, thus like Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, Kathy Wood to ARK Invest. Now they're starting to grab your shares and accumulate lower prices because you got rid of it. So when everybody's being greedy and the market is running up, at that point, let's take some profit. That's what we should be doing in a sense. But then when the stock market is dropping, these are discounts. If they're still great companies, Google, Amazon, Nvidia, Microsoft, Netflix. I'm not telling you this isn't any recommendation to buy, hold, or sell, of course, but if they're great companies and the price has dropped, this would be considered a discount on a very great company. And he says when the stock goes down, they love it. And it kills them to buy more when the price is up. See, they have a term for the individual investor up there on Wall Street. It's called dumb money. You can look it up. And that's because a lot of individual investors, one, they get emotionally attached to their investments, which causes them to make simple mistakes in their eyes. And on top of that, now they can capitalize on these simple mistakes that us individual investors are making, and now they can make money off of those mistakes. So they're calling us dumb money because they're exploiting us for knowledge that they already have. So you gotta take your emotions out of the trading. You have to do your due diligence before you start putting your money in anything, right? And if you look at the stock market today, and it says the stock market is being fueled by extreme greed, right? Extreme greed is driving the market. And so what did Warren Buffett say? Be fearful when other people are being greedy. And look at how many stocks have recently hit all-time highs, 52-week highs. In this last week, month, Amazon, Taiwan Semiconductor, Toyota, Snowflake, Nvidia, Palantir, DoorDash, Shopify, the S&P 500. All of these have hit either all-time highs or 52-week highs, like in 2024. And we're only like on our second month into the year so far. So at that point, if I'm gonna be fearful when others are being greedy, unless these are very long-term holds, 10 years from now, 5 years, 7 years from now, I may have to consider taking profit on some stuff, right? Because it's a lot of extreme greed. We're near all-time highs. If I were to buy right now, like just entering a position on a new stock, on the short term, that could be a mistake because it has room, it has that momentum to get pulled back in the short term. A lot of the RSIs are hitting overbought, which can cause for a pullback. They're near that upper Bollinger Band, which means it could pull back. So definitely want to look at the stocks, check the technical analysis before you buy anything. And be diligent at this. If you're gonna start, see it through. You got to see it through, my boy. Don't just start, and if you don't make money right now, you give it up. When you work out, you don't just get stronger overnight. No. When you first start working out, you're actually really sore and you feel like you're weaker than you actually are. But then as you keep going, you start to see your results and you start to get stronger. It's the same thing with investing. When you first start off, you're not going to hit, real big. You're going to lose some money. That's a guarantee in the stock market that you're going to lose money. But as you keep going and you keep notating exactly what's going on and what's going wrong in your trading and investing, you can make those appropriate corrections so that way you don't do them again. And then you start to notice you're starting to win in a lot more trades. You're starting to gain a lot more money. You're starting to be able to see the results that you always wanted, which could then fund the lifestyle that you would like to live, whether that's paying off bills, paying off a mortgage, buying a house, buying a vehicle, whatever you want to do. But definitely, we have to be diligent at this, and we have to be greedy when others are fearful. You have to be fearful when others are greedy. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Yeah.